First at 6, casinos are on alert tonight after losing millions to an imposter scam. Target 8 broke the story of a heist that hit the Four Winds Casino off of I-94 near Hartford.
Police arrested a Four Winds worker, but Target 8 investigator Susan Samples reports in some cases nationwide, the employees are considered victims, not villains.
In the name of Danica Nicole Young, we have Ms. Young present from the county jail.
At the center of this puzzling case, a 38-year-old mom from Coloma who, according to police, has no criminal record. What Danica Young did have, access to millions of dollars as a cage supervisor at Four Winds Casino off 94.
I'm very sorry for what happened. This is my first charge served.
What happened, Pokagon Tribal Police said Young got a call at Four Winds on a late July Sunday from someone who told her to deliver $700,000 to a location in Gary, Indiana. So she did.
Which amazes me. It really does.
After 40 years in casino security, Dirk Boss has seen a lot, but not the scam that started hitting casinos in recent months, from Washington State to Vegas, Denver, and West Michigan.
The amount of money that they took is incredible. It really is.
A Vegas casino lost more than $1 million. In the Denver area, the scammers scored $500,000. The scheme, imposters are calling casino cage workers, posing as casino executives, and convincing them there's an emergency need for cash off-site. At Circa in Vegas, the fake executive needed money fast to pay the fire department. And near Denver, the worker was told, deliver the money or breach a contract. The calls appear to come from internal phone numbers and may use AI to mimic the executives.
I think it's just that kind of intimidation that, you might get in trouble, really helped this along.
Boss says the fraudsters usually call during the graveyard shift when there's little supervision and less experienced employees.
A simple phone call to their manager would have, pinned this down right away. So why they fell for it is pretty naive. I don't blame them, but it's pretty naive because we don't pay that kind of money out of the cage for that reason for anything. We just don't.
Boss said it appears workers are victims of the scam, not perpetrators. In Vegas, police arrested an alleged fraudster, 23-year-old Eric Gutierrez, though reportedly not the employee who delivered the cash. But in Colorado, a casino worker was also charged, though she was released from jail pending trial. Not Danica Young, though. She's in jail on a $1 million bond.
So many questions. To whom and exactly where did Danica Young deliver that $700K in Gary, Indiana, which is still missing, by the way? Since the investigation is ongoing, tribal police won't talk, nor will the Van Buren County prosecutor. The casino declined comment too, as did Danica Young's family, though her mom did tell me Young would not leave her teenage son nor throw away her 16-year casino career. She's been there a long time. Her mom claimed something happened here, something is not right. Young is charged with felony embezzlement.